What did you say?
Nothing. It don't matter.
I want to know what you meant.
No, you don't, Zoe.
Where are you going?
Home. Just go back to the party.
Not until you told me why you said that.
Cat! Cat! Cat!
Well, what?
You can't say something like that and just run off. Let's not do this, ain't so?
Do what exactly?
Look, I was joking. Where's your sense of humour?
I don't believe you.
Oh, you shouldn't take things so seriously.
No, it wasn't a joke. You were angry.
Look, why don't we go back to the party, yeah? And we could tell Belinda about when we went to Brighton and we trashed that bloke's
I
flat.
said you were my mother.
Yes, I did.
Please.
Leave it, Zoe. It doesn't matter.
It matters to me. Is it true?
Finish what you were saying! I can't.
Why not?
I don't know where to start.
How about the bit where you said you were my mum? Cat, please. Just tell me the truth. Tell me. Is it true? Are you my mum? You're a liar!
Zoe! 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 Zoe!
Zoe! Zoe, open the door, please! Zoe! I'm so sorry.
No?
You ain't my mum!
I can tell you what happened if you want. I was 13. I didn't know what was happening to me at first. I knew I felt funny, and I just ignored it. I was nearly 4 months gone before I realised I was pregnant. I've never been so scared in all my life. I thought if I ignored it, it might go away. Pretended it wasn't happening. Then I started getting bigger. Couldn't do the zips up on my skirt. I had to start using safety pins. Baggy jumpers, padded coats. PE was a nightmare. I didn't know where to go or who to talk to. And it seemed every night when Lynn was going out, Dad was telling her to be careful with the boys and not get in trouble. And there was me, sitting next to him, 4 months pregnant. Do you know that fear? It's like an electric shock. When you can't breathe properly. And your heart is pounding so hard you think everyone in the room can hear it. So, I didn't really have any mates. Not that I could tell something like this to anyway. So I decided to run away. It was the only thing I could think of doing. See, I was getting bigger, see? It was only a matter of time before people started noticing. I don't think I ever felt so alone. Not lonely, because because I was surrounded by people, but on my own, you know? So I couldn't have a conversation with anyone without thinking, if only you knew, and what they'd say if they did. So one night I nicked 20 quid out of Dad's money bag, packed everything that still fit me in a bag, and waited. I don't think I'll ever forget that night. What I thought was going to be my last night. I sat on the settee with my feet curled underneath me, watching everyone. Little Ma and Belinda fighting over something in the corner. Dad telling him to shush while he was trying to watch telly. And Lynn sitting by Mum's chair, rubbing her feet. And then Nan coming in with fish and chips. Everyone arguing over who ordered what. And then us sitting there eating them out the paper. And that warm feeling you get in your lap from the chips. Well, it was the best place to be in the world, and I was leaving. So I went to bed. Didn't bother getting undressed, there was no point, was there? Just pulled the covers over me and waited. And listened as everyone went to bed one by one. I remembered muffled voices coming from Mum and Dad's room. Couldn't make out what they were saying. But I remember Mum laughing. Remember that laugh? Owl house laugh, Grandad used to call it. And then she stopped. And it all went quiet. We was on our own then. Just you and me.
Did you go?
I waited another hour, just to make sure everyone was asleep. And then I went downstairs. I had the door half open when Mum come out and caught me. She was in the kitchen. She went downstairs to get a glass of milk because her stomach was playing her up again. And there was me, bag in hand, halfway out the door. Anyway, it all come out. All the weeks of worrying. All washed away by Mum spitting on her hanky. I was still scared. But at least I wasn't on my own anymore. Anyway, the next day, Belinda and little Mo were packed off somewhere. But the worst part of it all was the look on Dad's face when Mum told him. I thought we'd hit the roof, but he didn't. He just looked at me with contempt. Do you know what he said? He said he was disappointed in me. 13 years old, and I hadn't lived up to his expectations. I'll never forget that look. I just wanted to be dead. I didn't want to be here anymore. Nothing he said or did after that took that feeling away. He hated me. He hated me, and it wasn't my fault. Oh, I'm so really come true. Wouldn't it be nice if you said something?
I can't. Tell me the rest of it.
There's nothing much more to tell.
There must be.
Well, they took me out of school. Seemed I spent my whole life sitting on the stairs, listening to people in the front room arguing about what to do with me. Sometimes they wouldn't shut the door properly and I could see them through the little gap. My life being decided for a letterbox. Mum would be sitting in the gap crying. Dad would appear and sit next to her and start cuddling her. Then he'd disappear, and then Nan would come into the gap. But no one ever asked me what I wanted.
What did you want?
I wanted Mum and Dad to talk to me, to tell me what to do.
Did you want to keep me?
I didn't have a choice. Nan said I was too far gone to have an abortion. I'm sorry that didn't come out right.
It sounded clear enough to me. Didn't even want me.
That isn't what I said.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. I was too far gone. I didn't have the choice.
But you talked about it.
No, they talked. I just listened.
Mum, Dad, Nan. They all talked about you having an abortion.
They talked about it, yes.
So they didn't want me either.
You're twisting what I'm saying.
Well, then you explain it to me then. Because right now, I ain't feeling exactly wanted.
Having an abortion was never an option. So when it was talked about, they just ruled it out.
Not because you wanted me, but because it was too late.
I told you. I didn't have the choice.
What if it weren't too late? Would you have wanted to keep me then?
I don't know.
Oh, thanks very much.
I was 13 years old.
Old enough to get pregnant.
You don't get this, do you? This wasn't about you. You didn't have a name then. You wasn't even a person. You were just a thing growing inside me.
A thing?
Yes, a thing that was making everyone hate me and keeping me on the wrong side of a closed door listening to Mum crying.
You want me to feel sorry for you?
No.
All that happened because of something you did, not me.
I know that.
Then stop talking about it like none of it was your fault. Like you had some terrible disease or something. The reason those things were happening to you is because you did what you always do and let blokes use you.
It wasn't like that.
What was it then? Were you raped?
He was older than me.
That's not what I asked you.
You don't understand.
Either you were raped or you weren't.
Did he put his hand over me mouth and hold me down? No. Did I tell him to stop and scream for help? No. But was I raped? I was 13 years old. What do you think?
If you didn't want it to happen, why didn't you stop him?
Don't you think I've lived with that all my life since? Don't you think I've asked myself the same question every night?
And?
Well, there's only one answer, isn't there? I must be the slapper everyone says I am. Good old cat. Like laugh, isn't she? Always up for it and all. No one does it like me, Hazo.
You said it.
No. Everyone else said it, so it must be true.
If it had been me, I'd have tried to stop it.
You ever been scared, so? You ever been so scared you open your mouth to scream and nothing comes out? When you see something so horrible, all you can do is turn your head away and pretend it ain't happening. Don't you tell me what I should have done. You wasn't there.
This is pretty horrible for me, you know! Finding out everything I ever thought I was! Everything I've done is a lie! None of it means anything anymore!
It can mean whatever you want it to.
Yeah? What? Like this photo of Mum? Only it ain't my mum, is it? I shouldn't even be here. The only reason I am is because it was too late for you to have an abortion. No. Your words, Kat. I just wanted you to know what it was like for me. Help you understand how we got here. When were you going to tell me? Or when you going to bother?
Yeah.
When?
Dunno. Your 18th.
Great present that would have been. What do you want from me? Exactly what I got. Nothing. happens now. You start helping me with my homework, coming to parents' evening.
Why are you doing this?
You just told me my whole life's been a lie. How exactly do you want me to talk to you?
You could at least try and understand.
I do. You had a quick bunk up behind the pike sheds and left it too late to have an abortion, so you gave me away.
I didn't give you away.
Then how come I'm not calling you Mum?
Because they wouldn't let me.
Who wouldn't?
Mum and Dad. Everybody. They made the decision for me. Mum took me away to Aunt Vi's. I stayed there until you were born.
And you just went along with it?
What else could I do? It wasn't my decision, any of it.
And you didn't feel anything for me? What was it you called me? A thing?
Oh, you're not even listening.
Come on. I'm interested.
Oh, what's the point?
Nasty habit you've got.
What?
Turning your back on me.
I don't know what else to say to you.
What about me being this thing that you wanted to get rid of?
All right. That's exactly what you were. Do you want the truth, so? The truth is, if I could have cut you out myself, I would have done. I felt nothing for you. In fact, I hated you. This thing growing inside of me, stealing my life. Is that what you want to hear?
No! 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 Ah! Ah! Ah!
What I said in there was true. But it wasn't always like that. And if you don't believe anything else, you have to believe that. I remember the day it changed. I was lying in the bath and you moved. I saw something poke out like an elbow or something. Just for a second, and then it disappeared. From that second, you stopped being a thing. And he was my baby. And from that second to this, I've loved you more than anything else in this world. I even went and asked Mum if I could keep you. She said that everyone had worked so hard to sort things out and I wasn't to ruin anything. She said I could pick your name, but that was to be an end to it.
So you gave up?
I never gave up. They took you away from me and I didn't know how to stop them. But at least I know that I'd see you every day and love you. If not as a mum, then as a sister.
Shows you what an idiot I am.
It's turned into a nightmare. I had to listen to everyone telling Mum how lucky she was to have such a beautiful baby. And all the time I wanted to scream at them that you were mine and it was me they should be talking to. But I couldn't. So more often than not, I had to leave the room. Everyone called me a stroppy cow and ignored me. Back on the stairs again.
What about when I was older? Why didn't you tell me then?
How would it have helped for you to know?
At least I would have known who I am.
You're still the same person. Nothing changes that.
I thought my mum was dead.
I know.
Why didn't you tell me then, when she died?
I thought about it. But Dad said you were still too young.
So instead you waited a couple of years and spit it at me in the middle of the street.
I know. I didn't mean that to happen.
Because I was doing something you didn't agree with.
Partly to do with that, yeah.
It's late to be playing mummy, isn't it?
I've always been your mum, whether you knew it or not.
You're bleeding.
Oh, it don't matter.
Yes, it does. Come here.
I made a real mess of it, haven't I?
pretty much.
Still, I feel better now that you know.
Wish I did.
You might do one day.
Who else knows?
Dad, Lynn, Nan, Linda and little Mo are too young.
I can't believe you, Mama. Weren't they keen on you as a sister?
Can't blame you for that.
You're all so bossy.
Now you know why. We can get over this, though. I know we can.
Can we?
If you want to.
Don't know what I want. Can I ask you something?
Yeah, of course you can.
What happened when I was born? Did you keep me for a little while?
Well, they took me to the hospital. Mum said I was to have a room on my own because I'd be more comfortable. I knew it was because she was ashamed. The birth was like a dream, like it was happening to someone else and I was just watching. Afterwards, Mum went out to phone Dad. And the nurses came in. And they wrapped you in this blue sheet thing. And they gave you to me to hold. I started crying. Soppy cow.
How ugly was I?
You were the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. They wrapped you up so tightly. All I could see was your little face looking up at me. With the biggest, bluest eyes. And a little tuft of jet black hair poking out the top. You were perfect. I'd never been proud of anything before, but I was then. I wanted the whole world to see you, to show them what I'd done. Tell them you were mine, my little girl. And I felt perfect and all. Clean. And then Mum come in and took you off me. She started walking around the room with you, telling you all the things she was going to do for you. How she was going to look after you. All the things I should have been saying. And then Dad come in and I felt dirty again. He hardly looked at me. I had to lay there watching them fussing over you. And all the time I wanted to scream at them to give you back. I couldn't. Because Dad would give me that look again to say how disappointed he was with me and why I wasn't like the others. So I didn't. When he left, I asked Mum if I could hold you. Do you know what she said? Best not. Best not. If only I could have held you. Just for a few more minutes. Oh. 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 Things were never the same after that. Birthdays, Christmas, first day at school. Always in the background. Always with that same anger I had the day you were born. Always wanting to say something, but best not. I remember sometimes you coming from school upset over something. You'd run straight past me to Mum.
Sorry.
It wasn't your fault. I used to nick you sometimes, though.
What?
I used to take you to the park. Just you and me. Oh, it was brilliant. I remember one day, you couldn't have been more than 3. We was making daisy chains. And you wanted to play a game where I pretended to be the mum. You even called me Mummy.
don't think I've ever been that happy.
Sorry I hit you.
It doesn't matter.
What do you think Dad will say when you finds out I know?
I don't know.
You and him are all right now, though, aren't you?
Yeah. It's been better since Mum died.
You always said you wouldn't mind him of her.
Yeah.
You did make up, though, after I was born.
Stayed out of each other's way, really. I went a bit wild. After he found out I was pregnant, he just put me down as a slapper. Didn't want to disappoint him again, did I? What?
You ain't told me who my dad is.
What?
My dad.
Don't worry about him.
What do you mean, don't worry about him? I want to know who he was.
He didn't even know I was pregnant.
What's his name?
I can't remember.
You can't remember?
It was a long time ago.
I don't believe you got pregnant. Don't even know who the dad was. You said he was older.
I didn't say I didn't know who he was. I said I couldn't remember his name. Look, I'm fancy a drink. Do you want one?
Would you help me find him? My dad.
One day.
Promise. I mean, I don't know if I want to speak to him or anything, but I'd like to know who he is.
One thing at a time, yeah?
Yeah. So what happens now?
That's up to you.
I need time to think.
Of course you do.
It's probably a good job I'm going away. It'll be easier to get me head together.
What?
In Spain.
You can't go, though.
But there's even more reason for me to go now. I'll have time to myself to work things out.
No.
Why not?
You just can't.
It's perfect.
No, it isn't.
I'll be safe. Harry's going to look after me.
Look, you're not going to Spain, and that's the end of it. Drop it.
Why are you being like this? This ain't up to you. You can't start being a mum and laying down the law just like that. If Dad says it's all right, what's the problem?
Dad don't understand.
Understand what?
Nothing. You're just not going, and that's that.
I'm old enough to do what I want, and you ain't going to stop me.
Zoe! Zoe! Zoe!
Get off me! What's the matter with you?
You're not going. Not with him.
Who? Uncle Harry? Cat? Tell me.
It wasn't my fault.
What was?
He told me I was his special girl.
Who?
Dad kept asking me, who is it? His face. He hated me. He kept on, who is it? What he was going to do to him. I wanted to tell him so badly, but I couldn't.
Why?